Hey y'all, welcome back to the Just a Girl Show. How is everyone? How is everyone feeling with the TikTok ban? Y'all, can y'all believe it? Like, like what? I just wanted to come on and just chit chat a little bit and just talk about how life has changed, like drastically in a matter of hours. I'm not okay. I'm literally not okay, y'all. Like, I'm not okay because they really took the app from us. But I want to talk about the app being taken away from us, but I want to really talk about what I've experienced over the last couple of days of just again what I talk about a lot on this app is morning. Make sure y'all like the live, share the live out, invite people on in, y'all, because we're gonna just really get into just dealing with TikTok being over. Like it's for now. We'll see what happens. But I really want to just jump on and talk about this because I think it's so sad. I've seen a lot of creators discussing this, Black creators, because unfortunately, our people, Black people, were really, I don't know, it was like the people who don't have much going on with their lives or who were not able to really do their big one on TikTok as they hoped to, had a lot of hateful, envious, mean things to say about the creators who really were like upset and sad about it, right? You're losing your community, financially, all the things that you've learned, gained from this app. So to see so many Black women, I'm gonna just say it, Black women coming out saying, yeah, y'all salty, the app is over, y'all little money is gonna be going. It's just a lot of like, why are you upset that you didn't make no money on the app? Why are you being so hateful and so mean because it didn't work out for you? So the people who it did work out for, we still leave it in this app on a negative note. You're still finding a way to be mean, malicious, nasty. You know what I'm saying? I've dealt with over the last couple of days. Everyone's like, I can't wait to see your face be done. I'm tired of seeing your face. I'm so happy this app is over. I don't gotta look at you ever again. And I'm just like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like this is like if that's what you if this is what you look forward to the app ending, cool. You know what I'm saying? Cool. That ain't I'm not mad at you. I ain't mad at you, but again, but when I say that we can be very mean and nasty and malicious to one another, they say they act like I'm crazy. I'm crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like life after TikTok for some people, they gonna make it and some people are just not. They're just not. And for me, there was a lot of very, very nasty. I was exposed to the nasty side of my people. That's what I want to discuss. I had no idea, y'all. I knew we had issues, but I did not know it was this bad and the way that people think. We see how they're out here acting, but the way that we think, I did not know it was that bad. So for me, I just worry about those people who are full of negativity and I'm talking about a lot of these women that are full of negativity, that are full of hate, that are full of envy. Where would they put that? Like, where are they going to put that energy? Is it going to be taken on their kids, their family, their friends? Like, who's going to have to now deal with them? They don't have an outlet. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is what I think about. That is what I think about. You know, I don't know. I just feel like for me, TikTok opened up doors for me to be able to be here, to be able to have these conversations. I didn't really have any intentions of like I wasn't trying to go viral. I wasn't like sitting there plotting like, how can I piss Black women off? How can I go viral? It was just literally y'all, what is happening, what I'm seeing, I'm talking about it. And everybody don't like it. They just don't. And that's okay. That's okay. It really is. But how are y'all feeling? How are y'all feeling about the TikTok um life after TikTok? For me, I'm like still just clicking on the app on my phone, like just muscle memory is like every time I click it, it's just the same. the same response. So I'm still trying to like get like, oh my God, the TikTok is really going. But I'm so grateful for my YouTube family, y'all. I'm really grateful for y'all. Y'all already been rocking with me. I'm really, really, really thankful because I'm just being me. I'm just truly being myself and I'm doing what I really love and I have a passion for. And I just wish more women. Like I woke up this morning, one of my posts is going viral right now on YouTube or Instagram, and the comments, same old, same old. You know, same old, same old. Like it's just like we just don't like to hear anything about ourselves. We have a really hard time facing the reality of what's happening. We have a really hard time with that, y'all. A really hard time. Yes, yeah. This is I do want to say this too, right? I do want y'all to know that if you if that was your if you use TikTok as your place of peace, it was your place of community. Sometimes we have to now figure, okay, how do I create my own community? You know, how do I use what I learned throughout this, you know, however long I was only on TikTok for the past year. Some people have been on TikTok for a long time, you know. So I think about what I did in the last year just by being myself. That shows me how much our voices are powerful. Some people are just not willing or are too afraid to use their voices. And I get a lot of hate. I get a lot of hate because I'm not afraid to use my voice. I'm no longer afraid to use my voice because at one point in time I was. At one point in time I was afraid to use my voice. I wasn't using my voice the way that I use it now. I would say things, but I wasn't on platforms. You know what I'm saying? So I think that people have to recognize and realize what's for you is for you. And trying to stop people from using their voice, or like I said, happy that the app is gone so that you don't have to hear nobody talk anymore. That just proves to me what I've been saying for this past year, that unfortunately black women want you to just let them do what they want to do, but then cry wolf when it don't work out. You understand what I'm saying? So you don't want to hear what I gotta say because it convicts you and it makes you think about what you're doing, shows that you don't want to grow. We always say we want to do better, but we don't really want to do better. We don't really want to do better, y'all. We really don't. It ain't no way we could. Ain't no way we could. And y'all, I don't please don't get in I'm not gonna say some. If I say black women, don't mean I'm talking about all. Please, let's use our common sense. Okay. I don't gotta say some. I hope that we are mature enough to know that I'm not talking about all. I hope so, y'all. I want us to be mature over here. I want us to have to use our context clues. I don't ever have to have nobody say not all if I know they're talking to a group that don't involve me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just hoping that we can really just be better as people. For us as women, I know a lot of things have been said about us as women, black women, that we ain't want to hear. But maybe if you start and sit back and think about some of the stuff that you learned or that you heard that may have even made you uncomfortable at one point in time, think about where you are now. Think about how you feel now. Think about what was being said and why did it bother you so much? Why were you so upset? Maybe figure out what it is about what was going on that made you feel some kind of way. You know, we want to be we in order for us to really have these adult conversations, we have to get out of our feelings. Not altogether, but like learning how to like pull back some. Pull back some. Because I think for me, a lot of women, a lot of things was said about to us as women, and again, it can be very uncomfortable. It can be very uncomfortable to hear some of these things. You know, I think about the TikTok ban. The way I saw people celebrating it ending because they didn't want to hear the truth was unfortunately how I saw women celebrating the unaliving of Kevin Samuels. Because you didn't want to hear the truth. That's disgusting. You're celebrating someone's life being over because you don't got to hear them no more. You celebrate, that is it's sad. It is so sad. Anytime that comes to us elevating and somebody trying to level us up, we see it as hate. We see it as bashing. But there are things that have to be said for you to grow. Think about your job. If you work in a job that requires you to work with people, social services, just in general, most jobs you get a review, you get an evaluation, you get a yearly, annual, a quarterly, whatever review to assess how you're doing at your job. And they do that so that way you can be better at your job. You can better perform at your job. That's why they do those things. And you don't curse them out. You don't get mad at them. You compose yourself. At least you should. Take what they're saying, take it as valuable information, not get defensive, and look at what they're saying and imply it. So that when you come back the next year for your review, you did everything that they said that they wanted you to do year before. So if we use that same logic when it comes to us, things being said about us as women and how we behave and how we maneuver, if we use that same logic as we do in the job field, things could be so much better for us. If we stop thinking everybody's trying to be against us and attack us and take us down, we would be so different. It would be a totally different ballpark. Totally different. But yet, we fight too much. We fight too much against the truth. We fight too hard to stay stuck. We fight too hard to stay stuck. And yes, I do believe that TikTok, kids are being affected by TikTok 100%. 100%. But if I'm being all the way honest, I think more adults really, I don't know, I think a lot of adults really just, what's wrong, Mom? There is some good and bad to it, that's for sure. There is a lot of good and bad to it. Like I said, the beauty and the opportunity to create and to grow your platform on multiple different platforms. And sorry, y'all, if you hear my dog. My dog is sick. Since we family, y'all, my dog is sick. Take Lola. My dog is sick, okay? So if y'all hear her, I apologize. Yeah. It again, even down to just if we have some women in here, if it's women in here, are y'all down for like a private girl talk beauty room type of thing? Like, would y'all be open to like subscribe to that, be a part of that, pay for that, like a whole private thing where we are like privately, no boys allowed, it's a girl thing, we get to be vulnerable, talk about different things, just really elevate? Would y'all be open to that? Let me know in the comments if y'all would be open to that. But yeah, I woke up this morning and I was tagged in this post on Instagram, and I was like laughing because somebody was like, "Oh my God, here she go again." Like, I thought the TikTok ban would really stop. I'm tired of seeing her face. I was cracking up. Somebody tagged me in the video, and I was just like, oh my God, my people are so messed up. I was like, oh my God, the pure existence of my face. Um, absolutely, absolutely. The pure existence of my face really bothers them, and I'm just like, wow, that's never my intention. And as far as like with standing up for Black men, for me, I really care about Black women and men coming back together. And a lot of women feel like all you do is coddle the Black men. All you do is, and it's like, no, what I'm trying to tell the women is the way that we act plays a big factor in how Black men see us. You know what I'm saying? So they only see it as, oh, all you doing is care about Black men. No, I'm just trying to get you to see, sis, if you do A, it can lead to B, and you'll have C. Right? But if you do A that ain't good, you might get F before you get B. If I'm making sense, like I'm trying to just get women to understand that we are in control. And I'm gonna be uploading a new episode shortly, y'all. But we are in control of a lot of this stuff. And if we want to get our Black men back, if we want to really unite with our Black men, we got to do some things to change that. They don't like that. They don't want to hear that. So for me, like I said, I never in my life until this past year and a half of being on TikTok, I never heard the type of stuff that I've heard from this app, social media, and I've never heard that. So for me, it's like it really hits home when I have a Black son. Like it really, really hits home to hear women say they would choose a bear. You would choose a bear over a Black man. That was the one that did it for me. That was the one who did it for me. That was the one that really did it for me, y'all, because it's like, it's no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way we really out here rocking like that. Ain't no way. That is not healthy. That is not healthy. Sorry. So, I want women to understand that we've been able to be perfect, quote unquote, for so long. And if you look around at being told you're perfect and there's nothing wrong with you, it ain't got us it hasn't gotten us anywhere as Black women. It only has added to the destruction, because I think lying to a person is the worst thing that you can do. That is not love. That is not true care. Don't lie to me. And because I don't lie to Black women, then of course you become the bad guy. You become the bad guy. When you tell the truth, you become the bad guy. And that's okay. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to be the bad guy or the one that stands out, for the betterment of the community. For those who do not know, I'm a school counselor. I'm a high school counselor. So when I say a lot of this stuff, is what I'm saying is I say it because I know what I'm talking about and I've experienced it. And I'm watching my students. I've watched them, do certain things, behave certain ways. I've interacted with their families, and I'm seeing all this stuff. So when I talk about this stuff about how our children are being affected, I'm not saying it to just talk. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it just to like get on anybody's nerve. I'm really saying this stuff because I'm watching young girls have very nasty attitudes. Nasty attitudes. I'm literally looking at a 14-year-old who has the filthiest attitude and who has everything that she can ever ask for. Where I'm just like, why are you so angry? Why are you so mad? Why are you so unpleasant to want to be around? And you're 14 years old. You got everything that you could possibly ask for. I will never forget the time that this dad told me, this same child, I told him, I said, well, if she's not doing what you want, what you want her to do, then take her phone. She loves her phone. That man called me, y'all, and said to me, I couldn't take the phone. I can't get it from her. I'm just like, huh? He like, she sleep with the phone under her pillow and it's in her hand. And I said, sir, well, cut it off. Like, cut it off. Like, cut it off from being used. Lock the phone, report it stolen, lost, whatever you got to do. But the fact that you're letting this 14-year-old child think that she's the boss and she has this nasty, nasty attitude, what is being created here? She is a menace. And you, as her father, are saying you couldn't get the phone from her. Are you not smarter than her? So that's the excuse to let her do what she wants to do. And again, when you ask these questions to them, they looking at you with this nasty, nasty attitude. They got the filthiest mouths. And then you meet their mothers, and it's just like, oh my God. Oh my God. But then you have the other ones who want, and they are crying out to not be their mothers, to get away from their mothers, who are begging and can't wait to get to college to run away from home. That's a reality in the Black community for too many young girls, that they're running away and can't wait to move out to get away from their mom. From their mom. I don't like that. I don't like that that is the reality in our community. I don't like that that's the story that I've heard numerous amount of times. If I'm being all the way honest, y'all, more likely than not, most of my female students that I've ever had, majority of them have told me how much they don't like their mom than they do. Majority of them have sat down with me and talked about how they don't like their mom, how their mom get on their nerves. And that's like normal teenage stuff. So like all of our moms can get on our nerves, but it's a different level of like, I don't like her. I'm crying to my counselor about how much I don't like my mom. And for me, as a mother of a daughter, I said to myself, I could not imagine my daughter sitting in her counselor's office talking about how much she hates me. That will crush me. That will crush me to know that she's in another woman's office talking about how much she hates me. I've had this conversation too many times for it to just keep going on. For it to keep going on. And again, this ain't all, but this is a lot in our community. So how do we break this? How do we change this? Who holds these mothers accountable for their actions and what they're influencing their daughters to do? I literally watched a woman on Instagram on vacation with her daughter for her 15th birthday. And when she watched her mom take pictures in a bikini with her behind out and her breasts out. That's what I'm watching my mom do. That's what my mom is doing. My mom is sitting next to me with her whole ass out and her breasts out. That's what I'm watching at 15 years old. So what example is my mom setting for me? What example is she setting for me when I'm watching her pose on the beach and in the pool with her whole behind out? Everything showing. What does that say to me as a 15-year-old? That's cool. My mom do it, so why can't I do it? We don't lead by example. We just don't, y'all. We're not leading by examples at all. At all. For your children to see you online with no clothes on. Grown kids. Young kids. But yet, then we wonder where our kids are learning this stuff from. They're learning it just from you right at home. Those are the worst parents because they don't even know that they think it's not them. Are you crazy? Did you not see what you know what I'm saying? It's a real problem, y'all. It is a real problem. And I don't know what this is going to look like. Like I said, life after TikTok now, but I really, really think I had a lot of young women on TikTok who really identified with my content and just talked about how much they really loved it and how much they wish that I was their mom, or they had somebody in their life like me when they were younger. So I know that there's so many young girls out there who need women like myself in their lives and really want it. So when you don't have that message, you're not hearing it on a regular basis, you're not hearing correction, you're not hearing guidance, you unfortunately can fall back into those bad habits. You can. This stuff is real. It's very, very real. It's very real. And the attitudes and the mindsets and just the I don't know, y'all. It's just it's a really, really unfortunate reality for many young women. You know, I think we use even when we think about family and marriage and all of that, our women have used the excuse, I don't want to be married, just because they know they don't have the option to. But I think more women want to be married than they say they do. I think that you know, this stuff, I think we can really see a big turnaround in our community if we just did the work. If we really start doing the work, we stop talking about how we're on our healing journey, we actually start to heal, things can change. I think it can change drastically also. I think we start to really do the work, y'all. I think we would see a big change drastically. Drastically, honestly. Honestly, I think we can really see a big difference if we decide to actually do the work. Stop saying what you're going to do. Stop waiting for a new year to come. Stop waiting for a new month to come. Just do it. Stop trying to point the finger. Take accountability. Look at your life. And let's keep it moving. Did y'all see the woman who got fired from being a flight attendant the day after her probation because she posted that video on social media twerking on the plane? Did y'all see that? And she made a GoFundMe to get money. Why? Why? What was the need of you going online on that plane in that uniform, twerking to celebrate your off of probation? Why? Thank you. Why? How do we, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then I'm supposed to feel bad for you? We supposed to feel bad that you got fired when you violated their policy, when you made the company look bad? You understand what I'm saying? Like, this is the type of stuff that we want people to feel bad about. We want people to feel sorry for us. But why am I feeling sorry for you? Then the person who don't feel sorry for you, they the bad guy. I'm the bad guy because I don't want to donate to your GoFundMe. Why am I a bad guy? I don't that was a choice. That was a choice. You messed up. You needed the job. It might have been your dream job, but you look at you that you mess up your dream job to twerk, to be seen, for attention. And you got the attention. Here you go. But was it worth it? But the sad reality is, y'all, women who do things like that and they get people to feed into their stuff, they never actually are, they're never actually held accountable, or they never hold themselves accountable, shall I say. They never hold themselves accountable because the more that I support you, the more I'm telling you that you was right. And you're not right. That's what we do. That's what we do. We put the blame on somebody else. I'm gonna raise some money for myself because I need the money. But in reality, why should we be helping you? Why do you need the help? Why? Why? You read this super chat. Anyone can learn. Kodom said, I think a lot of people these days have attitudes. Have the attitude, I can do whatever I want, even at your expense. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. That is a 100% a fact. That is the whole basis of conversation is I can do whatever I want. That is the whole basis of it. I can do whatever I want to do. And again, you can do whatever you want to do. That's not a lie. That's a fact, but you have to also be prepared for those consequences. So again, when you went online and you talked your behind off on that plane, you think you could do whatever you want, there's the consequence to doing whatever you want to do. That's what we don't realize. We don't get that there's consequences to doing whatever we want to do. That's why there's rules and things in place for that reason, so that we have protection from ourselves sometimes. If there was no stop signs on the road, people would just drive like mayhem. But they need stop signs to put things in place so that there's no, to prevent as many accidents as possible. What? What just happened? Hold on, y'all. I don't know what just happened. That was weird. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. That was so weird. Why did it just do that? Um, but yeah, I just think that that's, I don't know why I just did that. But I just think that that's really a messed up mindset to have, is I can do whatever I want. That's a really messed up mindset, in my opinion, is that I can do whatever I want to do. It's very damaging, shall I say. And I think the people who say that is the ones who don't want to be held accountable. The people who say that are the ones who don't want to be held accountable. And too often we hear a lot of women use that same rhetoric. I can do whatever I want to do. Mind your business. It's my place. It's my life. And again, we always have to be the ones to clean it up. Why did you get to do whatever you wanted to do, but now we got to clean up your mess? That's not fair. Like you said, at someone else's expense. You want to do whatever you want to do, but now it's at my expense, at my home, at my space, my money. That's not fair. That's not fair at all, but that's the reality of what happens. That's what happens too often. Too often. That's what happens too often, y'all. So I don't know. I just think that I think that it's time for us to just stop pointing the finger. Stop blaming everybody else. Just stop. Stop blaming everybody else for your mess. Take accountability. And I wholeheartedly believe when you take accountability, doors open up. Your life changes drastically when you take accountability, in my opinion. You will see things that you ain't never thought would ever happen to you in your life start to happen just from you being accountable for your actions. Just when you starting to view to have a more I don't know what's the word, just a different perspective, you know. This whole TikTok thing is hilarious. I haven't gotten onto the craze, but my son and daughter be on TikTok way more than anything else. I know they gonna be bored now. Yeah, I mean, the thing about it is, I really miss TikTok. Like, I ain't happy about it. Honestly, I ain't happy about it. I'm really not, y'all. I'm really not. Honestly, I ain't too happy about it. And I think I'm from PA. But I think that honestly, like, everybody use it for different things. Different things. Everybody had, put the app on their phone, or you were using it for different things. Thank you. I appreciate that. So everybody has their own basis for using the app. You know what I'm saying? But in reality, y'all, a lot of good came from the app. And I'll say this, for me, I worry about the mental health side of things for people when it comes to not having an app. Because as much as there was a lot of drama, there was still a lot of good. And a lot of people use it as their outlet, their safety haven, their safe space, their home away from home. You know what I'm saying? So people are really going through some really, really, really hard times. And they live in a very, very toxic environment, or they just are in a space where they can't get out of it at that moment. So having people online that you build community with, that you build friendships with, sisterhood, whatever it might be, and then rip it away from people, it's a heavy hit. It's a heavy hit, y'all. It really is a heavy hit. So I think I think Black people, we naturally make jokes about things. just for the sake of like not wanting to really face our true feelings. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Let me grab my charger. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. What did hold on. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me see if I can do this. Why is it not doing it? Hey, sis. All right, let me see. Okay, y'all. Here we go. They need to ban all this stuff low key. Should we be placing apps in that place where it affects us this much? I think that again, we live in a time where social media is a big piece of our life. And I think that there's so much beauty in, yes, it's just an app, but when you create a community, you know what I'm saying? Like people from all over the world are like, again, if say you don't have a mom, you don't have nobody to guide you, you don't have anybody in your life, and you find this connection from this person that you meet online, or you just watch them for inspiration, that's a big piece in someone's life. You know what I'm saying? So again, to someone else, it might be like, oh, it's not that big of a deal, but somebody else is a big deal. It's a big deal. You know what I'm saying? So I get where you may be like, it's not that big of a deal, but for some other people, it's a big deal. So there's that side of it, right? But there's the other side too for people who just wanted to be mean, nasty, evil, mean-spirited. That was a lot of that. I ain't gonna deny that at all. I'm not gonna deny that at all. Not denying it at all. But I look at the other side of it, that it's not just all bad. It's not just all bad at all. Not at all. Not just bad at all. So that's why I'm just like, I talked about this too, y'all. I said this the other day. I'm not going to any other app, y'all. I'm only going to be here on YouTube, and I do have my Instagram, but I don't really use Instagram like that. Like as far as like sharing this type of content, I just post random stuff, beauty stuff, but my content is going to strictly be here on YouTube. So definitely, if y'all haven't subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe. But yeah, I'm not, I ain't chasing other apps. I don't even feel like it, to be quite honest. I said I was going to download I was supposed to download my content before TikTok shut down. I didn't do it. So whatever's out there is out there. Let me read this. Thank you for the super chat. Someone said, oh, same one. What's crazy though is they want to do whatever they want, but then try to restrict what you do. Maximizing power. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. That's what I'm saying. You can't do whatever you want and then want to control the consequences. You just can't. You can't. You can't run a red light and then try to be like, I shouldn't get a ticket. The red light, it ain't my fault the red light was red. You can't do that. You wanted to do what you wanted to do. You wanted to run a red light because you thought that's what you could do. You did it, and there's a consequence. Then you're gonna be mad and trying to flex and I don't know, y'all. I just think that we really have to we gotta really slow down and stop thinking that people are just always against us when they're trying to correct us. We gotta really stop that. We really have to. Everyone's not against you. Everyone's not out to get you. Everyone's not, here to try to finagle you. It's just purely, I want to see you do better. I want to see you do better. And that's how people that I want in my life. I want people who want to see me do better. I want people who are going to hold me accountable. I don't want people in my life who are going to just tell me I'm great, but see me going down a destructive hill. I don't want them to do that. Because that's not helpful to anybody. But most people have people or want people in their lives who are going to just lie to them and tell them whatever they want to hear. And that's not fair at all. you know. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to be good for. I don't think it's going to be going for good, y'all. I don't think that either, but we'll see. Definitely, y'all. I think if you had any ideas, people are saying right now this is the best time to be a creator, a content creator. I don't know what the base is behind. I feel like people are like, if you want to be a content creator now, this is the right time. Maybe, I don't know. I just think you have to have a mission. What is your mission behind what you're doing? You know? But I love it over here on YouTube. That's why we just chit-chatting this morning, y'all. I haven't been on live in a little while. So I want to just come on and chit-chat and see how everyone is doing with the TikTok ban and life happening and being what it is. How do we, are y'all good? Are y'all, y'all thriving? Y'all having a great time? Is it weird? I know it's weird for me, y'all. I swear, every time I pick up my phone, I'm like clicking on the app. Because where is it? Why is it going? Where is it? I don't like this. But it is what it is, y'all. It is what it is. I just want to just send some encouragement for those who do, for those who are really struggling with this. You know what I'm saying? You're struggling and that you are rightfully able to be struggling. You know what I'm saying? That is definitely a right to be struggling. It is a-okay. I know people might make you feel like you're being dramatic or it's not that serious. It's just TikTok. But for some people, it's a big deal, especially financially, because people lives change financially because of that app. So don't let anybody try to tell you that you're being dramatic or you're doing too much because you lost something that could have really been a big factor in your life. You know what I'm saying? So I want to just give everyone the ability and right to feel your feelings and grieve the app. Honestly, and I'm being so serious. I'm being so serious. So serious. Oh my gosh, this is so sweet. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Someone said, Law said, found you through TikTok. You're definitely a bright spot in dark space when it comes to dating and relationships. Thank you. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. That really does. It really means a lot to me. Like I said, yo, I didn't come on the app with any agenda. Honestly, y'all, when I first got on TikTok, I was really unsure what my angle was with like what my content. I knew I wanted to, because I started Just a Girl Talk on YouTube. For those who don't know, many of y'all don't know, in 2019. If you go back to my YouTube channel, you go all the way back to like when I first started, you'll see it was myself and other women. I would sit down with multiple women. I think I might have like 5 or 6 episodes up. And we were sitting down together. And my thing was, I want to talk about different things. I want to talk about things that people are not talking about, have conversations. So that was always my goal. I've always wanted to talk. I want to run my mouth. So when a pandemic happened, y'all, I stopped because my goal was for it to be in person. I was hoping to travel. I was really wanting to make it like a talk show, like a real life, have girl talk conversation about real life things. So I really wanted to do that. And the pandemic happened, then I just stopped. And then it was like, what I'm gonna do now? I tried to bring it back. I tried to do vlogging. I tried to, but like I had stopped. I have a brand. My brand is Just a Girl. My actual brand is Just a Girl. Have on my crew neck, y'all. Make sure y'all get your girlfriends a Just a Girl crew neck. The links are in my bio. But I knew I wanted to always use my voice. I just didn't know how. But when I had decided that I was done with like hosting women empowerment events for women, I poured into creating my nonprofit. And then like August of 2023, I was like, maybe like a little bit before, maybe like earlier in the summer, I was like, I want to get back on TikTok. I want to get on it. I want to do a podcast. I don't know if I should go on YouTube. I was really unsure. My husband was like, well, do TikTok. Like, why not just start there and see what happens? So for me, it was really just seeing what I'm doing in my day-to-day life with my students, what is affecting these Black children, what I'm witnessing. I'm witnessing nothing but fights. We're having meetings in the police station because the parents can behave themselves. I'm getting cursed out by parents. I'm seeing kids cry about how their moms hate them or how they hate their mom. I'm having boys talk about how they have to walk around with weapons to protect themselves. So for me, it was like this gotta stop. This is a domino effect from us as adults. So I really appreciate y'all for seeing beauty in my content. If it inspired you, thank you, Elle. Salute, beautiful, ready for 2025 to see what's in store. Thank you. I really appreciate y'all so much. I really, 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 really do. And again, for me, I just really want to continue to just do my best. I really want to do my best. God gave me this voice and I want to take full advantage of it. I never really understood TikTok. The algorithm was all over the place. Definitely not for kids. I mean, again, it's like you gotta, once you find your niche, it's really like, again, I wasn't really focused on the numbers or the algorithm. I just was posting and it just kind of, it worked. Yeah. Alhamdulillah that the ceasefires are this has been a tough. Really tough. Really tough, y'all. It's really whew. No accountability, y'all. It's really sad. It is really, 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 really sad. When I watched that video, I came across the video of when they announced the ending of the ceasefire, and I saw those kids and him saying Allah Akbar, and he was just getting on his knees and just praying to Allah. I was just like, oh my gosh, like children in tough times, and when they show their gratitude, all they can do is pray. These are children who, when they times get hard, they pray. They pray to the. But for some reason, some of us as adults in our community, we do the complete opposite. When it's tough times, we just get angry. We say we are believers, but we don't, are we really? When we're being tested, we fight, and we fight, and we have so much destruction. So much destruction. And Black women, hear me. If you're listening, we have so much power. We have so much power. And this is just another way to just keep us stuck, honestly. Because I think a lot of women are like, yes, I'm happy. I don't got to hear them calling me out no more. That's how some people view this being. I don't have to hear anybody trying to hold me accountable. So again, the app can be going for however long it might be going if it comes back. My unfortunate thoughts are people going to come back on the same stuff. On the same stuff. So I appreciate all the support, y'all. Please be sure to subscribe to the channel. Of course, thank y'all for the super chats. I appreciate all the love. Again, for the men, if y'all got women, daughters, girlfriends, wives, go shop Just a Girl. Okay, get the Just a Girl crew next. Get your girl some merch if she's just a girl. But no, I really appreciate y'all. I really do. What's the point of Trump? I don't know what's the point. I think they say Trump is supposed to, like, he might get it back. I don't know, y'all. Honestly, I have no idea. I'm just going to keep doing my thing and stay focused and not get too caught up in, like, if it's coming back or not. Don't get distracted. It is what it is. I'm going to keep pouring to my content over here for you guys. For the women, like I said, I'm going to be working on my my jag beauty room so we can have some like full blown out girl talk. Let me read another super chat. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Law said they truly don't want Black men and women to discover the power of us coming together. History has already shown us the benefits. Yes. Oh my gosh. We've seen the benefits, y'all. That's the thing that's so crazy. We see the benefits of what it was, but again, that's the sad part about this, y'all. We seen it work. Because they love, this is what I hate about us, especially how we do as Black women. We will skip over everything in between slavery. We go straight to slavery. But you don't remember what happened after that? And you don't remember how the families came together and how we was fighting together? We were out there marching together. Y'all don't see how that was? How do we just skip over and go straight to slavery, but we don't look at all the benefits of being together? How come? How come, y'all? Why am I lagging? I'm back, y'all. Oh my gosh. Can y'all but y'all? This is insane. And y'all was here for me? Y'all. Was y'all still here waiting for me? If y'all was, that means the freaking world to me. Do you understand? That means so much to me because y'all, I'm not even gonna tell y'all what I did. And I should know better. I should know better. Let me tell you what I did, y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. I appreciate y'all so much because let me tell you what I did. I literally got a new MacBook for this reason because my old MacBook that I was just on, y'all, it has been acting up. It's just been like, oh, like I'm a creator. I'm a creative, So I have to get this camera more centered with this this is my first time using my camera. First of all, let me just show y'all. The freaking MacBook camera is A1. Look at this. Look at this MacBook camera. But y'all were still here? Oh my God, that like means so much to me. Like so much to me that I don't even need I feel like this MacBook camera is off the chart. But I should have known better. This is the MacBook camera. I'm like, what? This camera is so clear. Oh my God, that really means so much to me. So I was on my old MacBook, but I got this new one for this reason. I don't even need to be on that one because it'd be acting up. I got a new MacBook Pro, y'all. And it started to shut down. Like that's what I don't know. It just so this means so much to me, y'all. This really means so much to me. I cannot even thank y'all enough. Cause I'm this MacBook Pro camera is on another level. Lola, come on. So I got it, but you know how you just in the natural habit. I'm always on that other computer, so I just got on my computer like normal. We was rocking out for a long time. We was grooving, and then as soon as we get too good, here it go. It shuts down. It shuts down. But I didn't want to leave without coming back and just thank y'all. I'm like, oh my God, they probably didn't love. So I'm human. I'm human, y'all. It's just that thing just gets on my nerves. So I did not want to leave without saying just we was that was wild, y'all. It was over me. It was not good. But I appreciate y'all. This means the world to me. This lets me know what I already know, but this lets me know like y'all really rock with me. And when my husband said this to me before about YouTube, he was like, YouTube people seem to like if they follow you and they subscribe and they watch your content, they really like you. They're not just most people are not there to just argue with you like how it be on TikTok. They come follow, watch, like all your stuff and they hate you. So to have you over here to really like rock with me and be here while the like internet is acting up, I appreciate that so much. So much. So let her out. So wow, y'all. Yes. That's why I'm gonna put it for my young girls, my younger girls. I appreciate y'all. I'm here for y'all. I'm here for y'all. I'm here for y'all. I'm here for all the girls. I'm here for everybody. At the end, hopefully we'll have people who are like, oh my God, I got married because I was listening to you and I found my husband and we're happy. That's what I'm hoping. I can't wait for more of those stories. I can't wait. I cannot wait for those stories to come. And hopefully, like I said, God willing, my husband and I, we didn't do start the panels yet. I will still trying to just line out those things. But yeah, I'm excited, y'all. Like I said, the TikTok ban has affected a lot of people. Again, we can't deny money. We can't deny that stuff. You know what I'm saying? We can't deny this stuff. Money's real, and people need their money. People want their money. So let's just hope. This is what I will say, because I talked about this on TikTok the other day. Let's just hope that people don't get involved in the wrong things because they need their money. They need their money. They don't start to do things that they will regret because they need money. You know. So I appreciate y'all. And I definitely, Keith, you and your beautiful wife, I definitely got your email about being on the panel. So I am looking forward to that. I will definitely be in touch, and yeah, would love to have, like, I just want these conversations that we want to focus on solutions. We don't want it to just be like we're just arguing just to argue. We want to really lead where it's like actually people have a better understanding. People have a better respect for one another. People, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm really, really, really hope for. So that's my goal. That is my goal. So I appreciate y'all. I really do. Today, that y'all just let me know that y'all really here for me. And I love that. I love that. I love that. Love that. Love that. As I said before, to the ladies who are here, I will be starting to share some content. A woman asked me about sharing more like beauty content for the girls, talking about girl stuff over here since we don't have TikTok. So I'm like, yeah, I'm down for that. So hopefully women will feel comfortable. That's why I asked the women, like, are y'all okay with, like, would y'all be down to have like a private, like almost Patreon setup of just strictly girl stuff, no men allowed, where you could be vulnerable. We can really get really real about our issues. And we talk about the things that can make us look better, that can make us, just have real, raw, honest conversations for the betterment of one another, but in a more private setting. So I want to see if more women will be open to that, signing up for that. I know some people don't really feel like, they're not necessarily always into those things, but I feel like you have to invest in yourself. You have to invest in your growth. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all interested in that, please definitely let me know. Let me know. And I appreciate y'all. I really, really do. Thank y'all so much for all the super chats. I'm actually I'm going to be uploading some content today for you guys. So be sure to subscribe to the channel and, check out the latest episodes of Just a Girl Talk. I appreciate y'all. I hope everyone has an amazing day. I hope everyone is doing well. I hope that this TikTok ban is not, hurting anyone too greatly. I pray for everyone's healing. I pray for everyone mentally to be their best selves. I'm doing good. Thank you. I'm doing good. Like I said, I was laughing this morning when I got up and someone tagged me in a video of mine that's going viral on Instagram, another video, and the girls were like, "Oh my God, here she goes again. I can't stand her. I thought the band was going to stop me from seeing her face." So I kind of laughed about that. I was like, wow, I was just laughing about that. That's why I was saying it's about Patreon. So hopefully people will be down to that. But yeah, I was laughing about that. I was like, sorry to disappoint y'all. Sorry to disappoint y'all. I'm still here. I'm here. My face. People obviously have my videos saved, whatever. They went through and have them. So I wish I would have saved some of my content, y'all. I really wish I would have. I told myself I was going to do it, but then I didn't. Like, I literally said this last night and I didn't. And then I was like, dang. So I'm here. But it was so funny, y'all. I was like, no, they didn't. No, they didn't. So again, I'm here, y'all. I'm here to hopefully change perspectives, soften up the heart, bring back love into our community, peace, kindness. So, stay tuned for a new upload. It should be up in the next hour or so. That I think can be really helpful for women to recognize when it comes to us and men. So definitely stay tuned for that. I appreciate y'all again for rocking out with me. Thank you for all the super chat. Thank you for all the love. Again, if you are a woman in the chat, or if you are a man with a woman, shop Just a Girl crew necks. Y'all see the Just a Girl crew necks? These come in pink, yellow, and green. They're on my website. The website is in my bio here on YouTube, so you can go check it out and shop and support the Jag brand. So yeah, appreciate y'all. Bye.